Wanted to come on and talk about my dogs real quick. I'll try to make this short, but biggest thing that I got out of today is, as a Georgia fan, I was very happy. There were a lot of little stats that I found out throughout the game that made me really appreciate it. There were things I found out before the game. And first, I'll start with this: Aaron Murray, Noshawn Marino, Tavares King, Ben Jones, all former players at Georgia, have all said it's tough to get up for the game at Vanderbilt. Remember, they're an hour behind. Plus, it was a 12 o'clock game. So Georgia's getting up at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning to try to get ready for this game. And I know people, oh, it's not an excuse. But have you guys ever played travel ball? Have you ever played sports? If you've played sports and you've had to play a game at 9 o'clock in the morning, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Two, there's nobody really at these games. Now, Georgia took over the stadium today, and that was awesome to see. But it's really tough to get up for those type of games where people just expect you to go blow out somebody. And Noshawn made a good point. Noshawn Marino, this guy right here, he said the thing that he would do in games like this is he would say, this is a stat game. I need to go for 200 yards rushing. I need to do this. But away from that, Georgia, Carson Beck, I thought he played good. Georgia did not have to punt one time today. We either scored, whether it was touchdown or a field goal, or we turned the ball over. We had 2 turnovers today. We fumbled. Oh, we almost had 3. We ended up recovering the other fumble, but we had 2 turnovers today. Defense, the secondary, goated. I love it. Our secondary, I've said it time and time again, it's a no-fly zone. Our front seven's not the greatest, but today they played good. But our secondary is elite, very, very elite. As far as the offense goes, the offensive line is playing like a madman, literally. 2 weeks in a row now that our offensive rush game has been the best that it's been. Dejan goes for another 100. He had 146, which is, I think it's his career high, and it was only on 20 carries, 21 carries. When's the last time we've seen a running back at Georgia get 20-plus carries? It's great. It's great to see that. It's great to see us get back to that running, not running gun, but pound game, pound town game. 2, Carson Beck looked pretty good today. Definitely made some good throws. As far as the getting sacked and the scrambling for 7, 8 seconds, I know Kirby was a little disappointed in that, but I was happy. I was happy to go in and, we gave up a touchdown on the first drive. Yeah, it was cool, but it was good to see us bounce back. That was really, really good to see. Wide receiver-wise, guys, we have weapons all over the place. Brock Bowers ends up going out in the first half with an ankle injury. It wasn't anything serious, but he goes out. Of course, everybody's wondering what's about to happen. Nothing. Oscar Delp steps up to be tight end 1, and then Lawson Lucky comes in, and he's tight end 2, and nothing changed. Lad McConkey's out there balling out. Dominic Lovett balling out. Good to see Ra Thomas. I didn't see much of Marcus Rosemy-Jack-Saint today, but it doesn't matter when you have a bunch of weapons. I saw a lot of Marcus Rosemy-Jack-Saint last week. Didn't see a lot of Dominic Lovett. So you're seeing that we have different ways to win games, and from our last 2 years, I think we can all agree as Georgia fans, that's what was nice in letting us know, hey, we have a chance to win the championship. Whether it was defense having a bunch of different weapons to be able to attack you with, or if it was the offense having a bunch of different weapons to attack you with. But overall, some cool things to leave with you. Super, super happy about our defense. I saw a stat today that made me really happy. Georgia has caused the most punts in college football, which is great. You can tell Kirby is really getting this defense together. And I said Kirby would not be scared to start rotating in some of these younger guys now that people are starting to get reps and prove themselves. I saw a lot of Christian Miller today. A lot of him. I saw a good bit of Jalen Walker. Really good to see those guys. And I say that in the sense, we have young talent that's good. And I know Kirby's like, well, they just need reps. And he's right. But you're seeing now throughout the season. Last game I saw a good bit of Christian Miller. Today saw a good bit of him. People are starting to get their reps taken. I get it. Best players should play. But linebackers look good. We have the bye week, looking for everybody to kind of get healthy. Kendall, nothing was wrong with him. They just said that he was just kind of banged up, and which means that he wasn't 100% going into this game. And they're just, he had done enough. Game was out of reach. It didn't really need him anymore, which is fine. Go get healthy, bro. You've looked great the last 2 weeks. You have. Go get fully healthy. Then you've got Brock. We need him to get fully healthy. Xavier Truss, we need him to get fully healthy. I don't know the timeline on Amarius Mims, who had the tightrope surgery in his ankle. Don't know. But just starting to get a lot of guys back, and you can tell. We look good. We look really nice. So Go Dogs. Great win over Vanderbilt. Let's get healthy over this next 2 weeks. And then let's go show Florida why. Let's go show Florida what the real deal is. Let's just let them know, and then let's start this run for the second half of the season. Let's start this run. Let's get hot, and let's go do this thing. Go Dogs.